Hello and welcome. My name is Ebs and I'm a software developer at Zexware. I recently came across one of my old .NET projects, which happens to be a remote administration tool written in C Sharp. And I was wondering if it will still work in modern Windows 11. So in this video, I'm going to review my old source code habits and also test if the updated Windows 11 can prevent this from running fully undetected. Now, if you don't know what a remote administration tool is or a RAT, it's basically a software that allows you to remotely use a computer through internet. A common example would be AnyDesk or TeamViewer, which are also considered as remote administration tools, but they're categorized as good ones. This one, however, is categorized as a bad one or malware, if you will. Because when it's installed on a computer, unlike AnyDesk or TeamViewer, this one remains completely invisible from the normal user. So as you can see, we have a batch file, which is the Windows scripting language. And if we open it, let me just open it in VS Code. No, I have to open it in VS Code. I'm not trying to run it. Okay, so as you can see, we have a batch script, and it's basically writing the entire source code to the temporary directory of Windows. And in this folder, I don't know, for some reason I called it sheep. Don't ask me why. So we can see it's checking .NET framework versions. It's checking version 4, then 3.5 and version 3, which, if I remember correctly, is because originally this was intended to run on Windows 7 up to Windows 10, because Windows 7 had the version 3 installed by default, and I think up to Windows 8.1 we had version 3.5 installed by default, and then in the Windows 10 version we had version 4. Now I'm not entirely sure if this will work in Windows 11. I'm not sure if we have version 4 installed, but we'll find out. So let's go ahead and extract this source code. I'm gonna go to the end, which I suppose is where it's compiling the source code, and then it's deleting the source code. So what I'm gonna do is basically comment these out so it doesn't compile or delete anything. So I'm just going to remove these checks because we're not trying to compile it right now. We only want to extract the source code. So let me just comment this out, and actually not this line. And here we will just say go to build. So this should extract the whole source code without actually compiling it or checking the .NET framework. Okay, now let me run it. Okay, seems like it's done. Let me open the temp directory and let's see if we have sheep. Was it? Okay, we have it. So I'm gonna copy it and paste it on desktop. Okay, so we have the original source code now in the clean format. Now I'm gonna open this in Visual Studio. Actually, let me just open it with Rider. Okay, so we got the code. So we have the we have a class and we have a few options here. We have the host, which I suppose is the DNS of the server where we'll be listening to the commands. We have the port number, and we have schedule, we have Express Explorer. Okay, a lot of options. And we have the main function here. So it's adding to startup, and then we have a restart after installation flag, which basically, oh, it's actually restarting the PC. after installation. And then we also seem to have a force admin, which I think keeps showing the USE prompt until the user presses the yes button, which is kind of annoying. Okay, so let's see what this actually does. So far we have a shell process, which seems to be a separate process, and it's running CMD, and okay, it's redirecting standard input and output. So yeah, I think all it does is basically opens a shell process, CMD, and then it allows the standard input and output to be redirected from the TCP client, which is gonna be our remote console, I think. So let's see. Okay, we have another namespace, access core. Let's see what it is. Send message X. Oh, it's basically sending the messages through TCP. Okay, so there's nothing fancy going on. Alright, let's go ahead and see if this actually works. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can build this. Now, let me check if we have any version of .NET framework in the Windows 11. So we go to Microsoft.NET. We have framework. Oh, okay. 30319. We do have the same framework. Okay, so this should work. Let me actually uncomment these. And yeah, let me also change this to localhost and port to add 081. False, wait schedule false, critical process false, install false, immediate schedules. Okay, let's try to run it now. Okay, it's compiling. Okay, we got the Windows security alert. Let's see what it finds. Oh, it says Microsoft Defender would like to check the following files. Okay, send. Let's see if it can detect that. Did it run though? Do we have... I don't think we... Oh, it's running. Wow. So if we go to the open file location, you'll see it's running from the temporary directory, which means it is open. Let's see if we can get the actual shell. So cmd netgate. Oh, I don't think we have netgate in here. Let me see if we have it in this one. Netgate. Okay, netgate -h. I don't remember what the command was. So -l -p. Okay, and c -l -p 8081, I suppose. Oh, we got it. We got the shell. It's amazing. So we have Windows Defender running, and we got the actual shell. So if we type help, you can see. Oh, okay, never mind. So if we type calc or calc.exe. Oh my god, what is the command to run calculator? Let me just type start calc. Oh yeah, so we got the calculator. Okay, so it still works, and it's still not detected. Let me actually turn on the automatic sample submission. Let me turn on everything. Quick scan. Come on, find it. Oh my god, okay. So not only it just works, even though it's from 2021 and intended for Windows 7, 8, and 10, not only it just works, it's still undetectable, which is crazy. And you can see it's from 2021, by the way. Okay, let's upload it to VirusTotal to see if it can flag it as a malware, and then we can also run it on any run. So VirusTotal, open file location, and let me just flag it here. Confirm. Of course, I'm not a robot. Okay, so now the scan is running. Let's see. Oh, we got 8 detections so far. 15. Okay. We got 15 out of 72, which is crazy because Microsoft Defender still thinks it's okay to run on the system. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend depending on Windows Defender at all. Let's try it on any run. Okay, let me copy this to desktop. Test. And desktop, we have sheep.exe. Okay, we have let me just try it in simple mode because I don't really know how to use this. Let's try. Oh, we don't have access to Windows 11. Okay, run a public analysis. So so far it's only showing the task manager suppressor, which basically kills the task manager. But I don't see anything else in here. It should show the TCP connection though. I mean, it's trying to connect to the TCP server. Anyways, this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to keep your antivirus software updated and do not rely on Windows Defender alone, because you can see it cannot detect all the viruses or malwares. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.